One of the biggest challenges I faced when I started to improve my communication many years ago is that I had no idea what are the things I need to improve. It was funny because in the hindsight, I knew that my communication was bad. But on the other hand, I didn't have the list of the things I need to improve on. So what I did, I started improving everything. I thought my accent is bad, so I started working on my accent. I thought my posture is bad, so I started working on my posture. I thought that I'm using too many filler words, so I started to eliminate the filler words. I thought that I'm not using my hands or gestures, so I started to improve those as well. But what ended up happening is it just drove me crazy. It made the whole situation even more complicated because at the end I did not improve anything. And what I did, that I quit my journey of becoming a confident communicator. But later in life, I met a communication coach. He did charge me $200 for 1 hour of consultation, but he gave me a very simple yet effective self-awareness technique. That's the same technique that I'm going to give you today, which will give you a blueprint of what are the things that you need to change, what are the actions you should take to be an effective communicator. Let me give you a heads up that these actions will be different from each individual. So make sure you do this exercise and tell me in the comments after the video that what are the things that you need to change so that I can help you even more. Now let's move on to the technique. This technique have 4 steps. The first step is you have to record your video for 5 minutes. The content of the video doesn't care. I don't care about what are the topic that you talk about. What you have to do is talk for 5 minutes in the step 1. Now the step 2 is leave that video aside for 24 hours. If you immediately watch that video, you will start to see that my hairs are not good. Maybe I should change my shirt. So you'll start to judge yourself more than the conversation or more than the content of the video. So step 2 is put that video aside for 24 hours and then watch it after 24 hours. Now step number 3 and the most effective is we have to audit this video in 3 ways. So in the third step, what you will do is you will mute the video and you will just see the video. So you will mute the sound of the video and you will just look at how you speak. So this step will give you an idea on how your body language is in the video. Whether you're putting your hands in the pocket, whether you have folded your hands or whether you put it at the back, whether you are using the room by using different hand gestures or you're not looking at the camera, you're not having eye contact. So these are the body cues that you will learn from this step. Now step number 4 is you have to flip your phone, put it on the desk and just listen to the audio. You will find out which are the things that you are repeating, what are the words that you love the most, which are the filler words that you have been telling. One of the filler words what I was using when I did this technique was okay. After everything I say, I will add okay. Do you understand this point? Okay. I was trying to get that confirmation from my audience. So that was the filler word I discovered after doing that step. Now the final step is you have to transcribe the video. There are multiple apps online that you can use to transcribe that audio into a text file. You can get a printout of that transcription as well, and then you will realize what are the filler words that you're using. So this 3-way audit of video, just the audio and transcription will give you a blueprint of what are the things about yourself that you need to change. Few of the observations I saw after using this technique was, first of all, I was not using my hands at all. What I did is usually I will just fold my hands or I will put it in the pocket. This is a good sign of you being not a confident communicator. So that is one of the most important thing that I realized. Second thing is I was using too many filler words. So those are something that I realized as well. The third and the most effective feedback I got from the video is that I was not making an eye contact. I was looking at the wall or I was looking at the plant or anything but my audience. So this gave me a blueprint of the actions on what are the things I need to improve on so that I can take my communication to the next step. Now, after doing that technique, the more important part comes is what is that thing that you need to target first in order to improve your communication? And the simple answer is it does not matter. It doesn't matter if you work on filler words first or if you work on gestures first. All you have to do is use the technique of working on one thing at a time. Yes, only work on one thing at a time. Otherwise, what will happen, which has happened with me as well, I started to target everything in the same conversation and it just drove me crazy. You have to target one thing at a time. Let's say your volume is at 2 at the default level. Try to improve it to 5 or 6. Let's say using too many filler words, so try to cut down on filler words in that conversation. So once you target one thing at a time, slowly you will cover all those things and you will improve your communication. If you start to target everything at once, it will just mess up and complicate the whole situation. I hope that you find this self-awareness technique more useful, because it definitely changed the way I spoke, and it gave me an idea on what are the things I need to change. It removed the guesswork, it removed the complications from the improvement progress, and it gave me the pointers of what I need to change. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and share it with your family and friends who need to improve their communication. I'm pretty sure that it will be helpful for them. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.